So hi, my name is Holly. Do you want me to go like super far back as to why I wanted to get in the industry?
No.
Oh, okay, so hi, my name is Holly. I've actually been with Predators of the Heart for almost 4 years now. I actually went to school for zoology, so I have my bachelor's in zoology, and I have a master's certificate in wildlife management, and I'm actually working on my master's degree in natural resources. So I've been working with exotics for about 4 years, 5 if you count my time at school. So when I was at school, I had the opportunity to work with grizzly bears, which was phenomenal. And then I've just been working with normal, like horses, like what people don't really consider exotic since I've been little. So I wouldn't say it was all of a sudden. SeaWorld actually has a lot to do with it. When I was younger, we went to SeaWorld as a kid. I remember being like 8 years old, watching the dolphins and wishing that I could be a dolphin trainer. And unfortunately, didn't really have a lot of confidence in how smart I was, even though I was always an A student in high school. So I didn't go to school. And I always thought I wasn't smart enough to be in this industry. And so I ended up going into banking, and then I realized I just really hated it. So I decided, what's the worst that's gonna happen? So I quit my job and went back to school, and I actually was gonna go to school to be a marine biologist because I love sharks, and that actually just kind of snowballed in being general zoology, so I had the opportunity to work with so many other animals. I have a lot of friends, especially when I did my internship here. I have a lot of friends who did an internship, and all they got to do was really observe and do meal prep. They never got to actually work with the animals. Coming here as an intern, I had the opportunity. First thing I worked with was sloths, and that was pretty phenomenal. And then I got to feed baby wolves. I've got to bottle feed them. I mean, how many other people can say they did that? Luckily, it worked out for me because Ashley loved me so much that when I graduated, she offered me a job, and I got to continue out here. I saw the future that was possible with this, in this company. Better diets were happening, better husbandry, better lives for these animals were coming true. And to be honest, I do it for the animals. I love these guys, and every day I do it just for them. The last 3 years it's been rough. So the last 3 years, it's been life-changing. Going to school, you don't really learn a whole lot about the animal industry. You learn how to take care of animals and their needs and dietary issues like vitamins and things like that. But actually being in the industry, it's rough. There's people who do it for the right reasons and people who do it for the wrong reasons. And just trying to make these guys' lives the best it possibly can be is all we're working for. It's what I want to do, and learning that this industry really is a dog-eat-dog world, and how there are good sanctuaries and there are bad sanctuaries, and unfortunately, the good ones are being shut down. We are working on trying to be the best sanctuary we possibly can be, and we're struggling, but we're gonna make it. The biggest change is the care, the general care, the nutrition needs, the actual enclosure needs that these animals need. It's not all glass and wire and 4x4s. It's actual natural terrain, and they're getting the proper diets. And you see these animals that when you were an intern, I mean, they looked okay, but they weren't getting the proper diet. And now you see them today, and they're the healthiest you've ever seen them. And the fact that we can continue to provide for these animals is something that I want to be here, and I want to be a part of it. When I was going into this role, I had no intentions of educating people. I just wanted to work with the animals. I'm not exactly the most wordy person. I never saw myself as a teacher, being able to talk in front of people. I was one of those students in classes where when you had to do an online or in front of the classroom presentation, I was sitting there shaking, jittering the whole time, and never did very, very good on those. But then I realized that when you're talking about something you absolutely love, it's so much easier. When you're doing a tour, and even just with adults, and they smile and they laugh and they kind of go back and forth at the end of the tour when they're just like, I've learned so much. Like, I thought a possum was a rat. And you taught them that they're so important to that ecosystem. Like, it means a lot. And then we've done a few virtual tours for some schools, and just those kids, they light up and they come up with the best questions. I didn't even think we looked up or found the one if wolves can have twins. Like, did you? No? Okay. Like, just third graders are learning about genetics, and for me to be able to be a part of that is amazing. Conservation truly does start with kids. You have to kind of get that in the door. And the fact we're able to do that is pretty amazing. So again, I never in my wildest dreams thought I would ever be part of anything like Make-A-Wish. That day was like the most life-changing day. It still makes me cry, and it was 2 years ago. Addie really changed my life. To see her just, when she first got here, she wasn't very talkative. She kind of had to be carried around because she just didn't have the energy. And the moment she was able to feed those raccoons some eggs, she just kind of lit up, and she wasn't running around, but she was more active. And she got to kind of wrangle alligators, make the wolves howl whenever she wanted, and just to see that light come out of her was